It's a race against time for these travelers. After Accra was declared one of the epicenters for COVID-19 in the country, a trip to the north for some of these natives is now not an issue of merely visiting loved ones, but a matter of life and death.
It's because the way the sickness is in this Accra, like touching of body, going to public place, like it's so complicating. So once we have a place to sleep, eat, stay free, it's better we go home to avoid contacting of this sickness, because it's spreading like, no, it's not everybody can have the mind to stay. So we just choose to go home. Like when everything is down, we can come back. It's part of staying indoors, so we choose to stay indoor for a while. Besides, prevention is better than cure.
Accra has become home to many people who hail from the northern parts of the country. They come here in search of greener pastures, but end up working low-paying jobs like head porting and manual work. Without the good cash flow they hoped for, they are sometimes forced to live in crowded rooms in markets, slums, and even sometimes out in the open. However, with news of a possible lockdown making the waves, they fear they won't survive without family in the city.
I was doing a company where we were producing hammer and engine seat. But as the sickness come now, the company break down. So of that we decided to go home. Being here there is good for us, but so of the sickness, we cannot be here so that we to get attractive to the sickness. So we need to move back to our places. And when we realize that the sickness this will come down, then we start come back and continue our work out here.
Because here the people are congested and the virus, it keeps on spreading every day. So I'm afraid. That's why I'm running away. Oh, as for Navrongo there, that place is open. You can, the movement is not like here. And that place, like, people are not crowded there. So I think that place is better than here.
The situation has created a surge in travel for drivers who ply the 5 regions of the north. According to the first trustee of the Neoplan Drivers Union, John Tete, the numbers have doubled within the last 2 days alone.
On the northern sector, where people were moving on a faster pace, especially these our sisters, whereby they've tagged them Kayayi, they were, you see them in a minivan or this Abusukai taxi moving out. And I'm not surprised, because maybe they've heard that there might be a lockdown. So if you look at the way they live in Accra here, it means they have to find or go back to their various hometowns for them to, if there should be a lockdown, they can be saved in their various homes. From Wednesday up to yesterday, we've been able to, at Neoplan alone, we were able to transport about 300.
But in spite of the huge numbers leaving Accra, drivers are still counting their losses. Since the rise in the number of coronavirus cases in the city, they say they hardly return from their trips with full buses.
Actually, it's affecting our business, you know. Like if you are here, your parents will be calling, if we heard that Accra, this coronavirus is so hard in Accra, so come home. See, that kind of family calling, so it has generated those who from the north, everybody just want to go. So when our bus go there, it doesn't fall, because they are going, they are not coming. And because already the perception is that Kumasi, Accra is where this coronavirus is more affect people. So they are not coming like how people are traveling from here too.
However, sitting in buses such as these can be a risk on its own. Social distancing is impossible. This means that travelers could contract the very same virus they are fleeing from. But for Anas Fahim, it is a risk he is willing to take.
Yeah, that one too, I'm afraid, but what I need to do is I have to protect myself inside the car before.
How will you protect yourself?
I have to get nose masks, then I wear. Or I get my handkerchief or tissue Anytime I want to sneeze or I want cough, then I close my receipt. After that, then I dump it for the dustbin inside.
Well, so it seems that for now, all roads lead to the north and other parts of the country that have not yet recorded a case of the novel coronavirus, at least until tensions surrounding this issue dies down here in Accra. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Neoplan.